Hello boys, my name is Kaliyoshi and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. We left off in the Great Sea map, collecting more stuff, and we now have every level 2 weapon here except one, which means I think it's time we start actually properly 100%ing the map like I did with Adventure maps, so we're just gonna go as quickly as we can and try and get all the stuff that we missed. Starting with the levels we haven't beaten, and then use our stuff to find other missing things like Skulltulas and heart pieces that I may have missed. This is a forced 5 mission from the looks of it, but I don't care because I can use Sheik instead. This is a mission, by the way, I wanted to do a little bit sooner because this is a really good spot to farm early Toon Lake materials. So, yeah, that's gonna be cool. Because as you didn't already notice, this is a Rogue Forces one, and the Dark Toon Lakes are our opponents this time. We were actually supposed to do this first in the line, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just kill all the Dark Toon Lakes first, because I need a lot of their materials. But while I wait, I do want to kind of speedrun this, but not a lot at the same time. It's kind of weird. I'll just use this to get some early troops respawned. Oh, missed that. Nope, I'm not interested in you, Almakine. I could always farm you later. And I think I'm tired. I'm gonna finish off the mission right there. Didn't even have to use my special attack, which would defeat a lot of enemies. What I mean by that is her light element based attack is really good. This big area of fat around her, which is nice for certain enemies. Of course, when you don't have the ability to play as whatever character you want, it gets a bit trickier for certain missions. Almost at 99 rupees. Okay, we get Phi's outfit for the Great Sea from that. More of these. Oh, defeat 300 enemies in time? That's easy, especially if it's limited to Sio, who's already a really good character. I'm just gonna use her, actually, and then switch to other characters. By the way, when I talk about doing stuff like speedrun, I mean like these missions where you just have to defeat enemies in a certain time. They are very easy once you actually have the right thing to do them with. Which is Magic Fountain Plus, of course. Because you could just spam this to clear out everyone instead of doing it the intended way. And switch to other characters when you need other stuff. Oop, one thing. I think I need to go one more inch over to the right here. Maybe even more, like, I'm gonna do it right here instead. Okay, now we should be done. And just like that, done in less than a minute. Not even difficult. It's already easier having 2 characters, and then even easier when you have, like, the ability to just spam nukes all over the map. In other words, fairy nukes. That's another name for the fairy magic, because it, like, just kind of destroys enemies. Alright, another easy costume collected. Since we use Sia, this is probably hers, yeah. Which means we get all of her other forms as well. I go whenever Sia gets one, it has to say, oh, we're gonna give her her masked one, his unmasked one, and then other stuff on top of that, because, like, why not at this point? Okay, good. We didn't miss anything else there. I'm gonna set it to Skulltulas to help me find other stuff. Beyond that, I'll just go over here. Okay, these are always true souls, by the way. Anything that involves going through a mission where you have to defeat all enemies, if it's limited to a character, those will always be true soul by default. But thankfully, I have Tetra more than powered up enough, so we should be fine. These also go really fast with Extreme Crush as well. Only this guy? We don't even need to use magic. Let's just do that. That'll allow us to save Magic Fountain Plus for when we actually need it. Okay, Toon Link is a little bit more difficult. I'm gonna use this on him. And then use Extreme Crush. I count. Oh, Tetra's technically take out one of his friends. Even though you think she would do that, but whatever. I guess it makes sense because she's a pirate, and sometimes pirates will just take out whoever is their enemy. Since Tetra is a pirate in her own right, so of course that gives her a reason to want to do that. Oh. I like how instead of using the regular weapon, Impo is using the Naginata here. As if wanting to give Tetra a boost by using water against fire element there. Normally I expect a reward for something like this, but this time it's my treat. Okay. Another easy one. Done. Very quickly. Which will make this probably Tetra's Great Sea outfit, if I were to under. That's probably what we're gonna get here. Wait, what was this other one? I need to check. Versus Twilight, that's not a big deal. Whatever, just get rid of a lot of those. Alright. Standard outfit, Great Sea. Oh yeah, this one was Lana with the Deku Spear. Well, now we don't have to soul it, things are gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna use Sheik. Why not? Spear 2, yeah. Complete the first mission and capture 5 or more enemy keeps. So, because this is an easier one, I think I can focus more on taking the keeps right away, rather than waiting. Normally I wait a bit to take them because more often than not the main objective ends up being priority number 1. But not this time around. Well, time to start taking the keeps. I use magic when I take them because it's simply easier to do so. Because if you use it just right, it has to be pretty precise, but if you use it just right, you can get the keep taken instantly, rather than waiting for all of its health to go down. Okay, 3 keeps gone. 2 more to go. take out these moblins so we can save our troops. That was a very quick save because of that. Alright, one more. Which is also conveniently next to a spot where I need to be anyway. Kill the red guy again. Alright, here we go. By the way, when they kind of spawn right next to us, that's really easy to deal with. Okay, now we take this one out. Northwest of enemy base, which is actually very close to the enemy base anyways, and refers to the corners right up top there. I guess you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But basically the corner where that blinking dot is, to the left of that, that's the corner I'm talking about. Okay, so now I should have captured 5 or more enemy keeps, so now I do not need to do that anymore. So we are just gonna simply focus on killing everybody else now. Can't see if there's any magic here, so I'll take you out, see if he drops magic. Nope. I think I've had one of those drop magic before, but looks like that's not the case, so I'm gonna have to replace that with a Magic Fountain Plus to get my magic back, which is a bit annoying. Which means I'll be able to use Extreme Crush, I think, one bit less, but not like I care. Very quick Skulltulas Collected, by the way. Oh, I just realized I didn't need to do this, because he's already weakened. If I had lesser troops, then I might have to consider doing that. I think a crushing defeat would suit you, Israel, which I just gave you, by the way. Crushing defeat really suits Rizral right now, according to what he was trying to say. Alright. Okay, now we're back to levels that we haven't cleared yet, which will be interesting. 99 rupees, by the way, max. We are now at max rupees, and you're probably wondering what we're going to do with them. I actually have an idea planned from the start, because I still need to get characters to 255, and I figured out one character in particular that takes a very, very long time to level, and I mean a very long time to level. So I think it would be easier to just use her instead, rather than using other people. And what I mean by that is leveling her up and not anyone else, because without this, not gonna be fun. And yes, I was simply checking for a badge, because we are using Twaminda. I need to first over to that and find... And yes, by the way, when I say all of that stuff, I was talking about Agatha. My apologies, AAO fans, but I do still believe she is one of the worst characters in the game, at least early on. She can be good, you just need to get her at a light level for that. Let's see, can I get her any high? I'm gonna just make her level 160, why not? So just like that, she gained around 6 levels instantly. That'll skip grinding for when I have to do grinding a bit later. And beyond that, I'm just gonna stick with everyone else for now. To be fair, I think she's probably the best one to level up using those, using a training dojo should you have to choose, because otherwise it'd be very difficult to level her up normally. Because this is still in the earlier map, I don't think we even need Magic Fountain for these guys at all, so how about I just use Extreme Crush and a mix of other stuff to take them out. Use the switch trick, by the way, to get Goma defeated a bit sooner. Yeah, I was right. Don't need it. At all. If I was using Twilight Midna, yeah, this might be more difficult, but I'm not. Oh, this is a Manhandle we're facing, which means time for Extreme Crush, because taking out Manhandle normally is kind of difficult. With Combo 2, it really makes killing these bosses a lot quicker. If I ever call CO Boss Killer, that's why. Because that one move she has just does tons of damage to bosses. She's very useful in these missions. I definitely want to use her more when I can get a hang of it, because she'll speed up these maps a lot. Especially considering this is her level 4 weapon, her best weapon in the game that she's using right now, which really helps out a lot. In case you didn't know, yes, I got some level 4 weapons a bit earlier than intended. You can watch earlier in the playthrough. I even labeled the video to make it easier to find. Okay, that's about all the other Skulltulas I can find right now, so I'm gonna actually switch to here, see if there's any other costumes I can... Oh! There was one I did not get because I did not have an item. Right! It's a good thing I found this, because otherwise, who knows what would have happened. Oh, okay, it's just this, though. It'll be pretty easy. What am I talking about? It's gonna be very easy. And yes, you can play Ocarina stuff while you're waiting, in case you didn't know. Oh, again, I did that on accident. And there you go. Easy. When you can just do this through all the missions. Also, they didn't even all die because of that. There were so many enemies, they didn't even all die properly. Some of them just, like, vanished for some reason. Which is a bit awkward, but it's fine. As long as they die. That's what we really want. So we can move on to the next mission. Alright. And with that, they're done. Nice. This certainly goes a lot faster when you have legendary weapons and the right characters for this. Okay, this one is next, but first I need to do this. Also, that reminds me because, oh, hello. Oh, for once, I do not actually have the item. This is possibly why I did other stuff. Let's see, we need Deku Leaf, so how about we just get 4 of them, because we're probably gonna need more. If I would agree. We probably will need more. I just realized something. I should probably ignore clearing the... unless it requires, like, a giant boss battle or something, I should probably ignore clearing out the tornadoes simply for time, because if there is no battle that has a giant boss in it, then I don't need to use items at all in that map anyway, so it actually isn't going to affect anything. If anything, Tax is not really that bad on certain maps. It's bad on maps like these, where you have to take out bosses. Oh, it's this one again. Alright. Oh, right, I'm using Sia so we get the Lana message. I'll be the one to stop you, Sia. Actually, I'll be the one to stop you. How about this? I'm gonna do this just so I can, see that animation. Oh, no, she doesn't tire. For some reason. I thought that was a thing that would happen. Oh, there we go. Out of the way, nuisance. So he basically called that dark nut a nuisance. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Please tell me it's gonna work. Okay, it still worked. Alright. I think I lost a bit of time by not switching to Seek sooner, but it's still fairly fast, honestly. I don't care about my sphere time, so as long as I get it done decently fast, I'm fine. Alright. And there goes that another mission. Alright. I should actually check what this is. Defeat your enemies with kindness, Doesn't look like a boss mission, so we can do, whatever we want. We need Tetra. Since we don't need anything, that means we don't have to look at our map either. Which saves a little bit of time for me, because I don't have to enter the map later. Alright. Whoa, one thing there. I got we own 2 allied keeps, but despite that, the one on the middle is the one that we have to defend. Now, what in tarnation just happened? Wait, is this a blue one as well? I could have sworn I saw red on that, but whatever, game. Whatever floats your boat, game, I guess. We'll start by just doing that, and we don't have to worry about Mama Cucco. This is such a late, or I guess early map, rather, that we don't have to worry about her at all. In fact, we should worry more about killing all the enemy troops, which is why I've come to Zelda here, because I want to take her out for materials, of course. Oh. Nope, you're not going to do that, Zelda. I'm not going to let you show me like that. Because I switched, I technically also removed my Magic Fountain Plus, but oh well. That'll happen sometimes. Have no time to listen to your pitiful chatter, exactly. She just wants to get it done. She has no time for chit-chat. You hear that, Daphos? He has no time for chit-chat whatsoever. She just wants to get this over with. Honestly, I don't care. I'm gonna take the Lana route here. A Bombchu is attacking Kuchit? That's... I don't think I've ever seen that message pop up. Like, what the heck, really? I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Only on this mode can that message pop up. And let's be honest, it's actually kind of funny that they even programmed something like that. You think nothing would happen normally, but nope. Wait, so how's a Bombchu supposed to attack a Cucco chick? Doesn't the Bombchu just explode right away? See, that's where this doesn't make sense at all. I am super confused, but whatever. I can't do this the same way as I usually do. So you know what? I'm gonna do it here instead. I'm using my magical art here. Just to make sure I get the kills first. This is a green map, so we need 1,000-ish kills. And then we just kill Toon Link here. Yes, I do remember that. You need 1,000 KOs for these earlier missions. A stream bow when he dies is pretty iconic. My mind. Anyway, we're done. More of this. I don't have time for this. Time to get rid of all of this. Just why not? Later when he gets his level 4 up, and we could worry about maybe slapping skills onto that, maybe. When it comes, that is. What am I doing? I should do this one first. Oh boy, we have to sit through this again. Not fun. Okay, this time I'm not gonna use Wizroll. Oh yes, is upgraded Wayne. I'm not going to sit through using Wizroll this time. Instead, we're gonna use... Sheik. I don't think you've done a competition, Mud. Let's use you. Actually, I think we've used her before, but whatever. Alright. All we needed to do is use Wizroll for the heart attain. The rest of this... It's kind of like, we do whatever we want. Oh, we start really close to one of the other troops. Oh, it's not even any enemy captains. It's just Gibdos we're fighting against. Well, that'll be easy. We can kill them for some materials as well. Ooh. Hate that. Okay, maybe I should use my water attack before going any further with them. Since they'll stun me otherwise. Look, he even tried me to stun me there. What a brat. Gibdo's a brat. Right? As for magic using, I'm probably just gonna wait a little bit longer to use it. Alright. Look at all these Visifals all of a sudden. That Wraith, there's so many. Yeah, I think we're winning by a lot. The only thing we really need to accomplish in this is get 1,000 KOs. Once we get that, we could just rotate between killing certain enemies, and then that'll be it. Way too late. I'm gonna have to use specials to make up the damage. That's what happens when you don't use your flame attack properly. Still a decent kill, just not the best. Alright. And now we go around killing captains again, like we did last time. Except unlike the other time, which was just rack up your KO count, we also have to defeat other opponents too, in addition to that. So we're going to defeat them now. And I mean by them, I mean the Gibdos. Hopefully this lasts long enough to go the entire way through now. Alright. Got all those low-level grunts to appear. Now they're all going towards us. This is definitely effective strategy when it comes to killing these enemies, as you can no doubt already see. Couldn't quite get all the captains because those ones spawned kind of late, meaning I probably should have killed Impa first, but whatever. I prefer to take out the other opponents first anyway. Because taking out the rogue forces is most important during this. By the way, this only lasted 6 minutes instead of 10, so I guess that's a plus. Not having to do that for as long. But that's not going to be the only KO competition we'll have to do. Alright. What am I talking about? The blue ain't is the weakest item. I just realized it not till now. The red rain is the tier 1. The red rain is the tier 2. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. I don't know why. Alright. And the Wind Waker has been collected. That's part of the reason why I waited, because I was gonna get a... why I didn't farm too many I was asking because I was gonna collect a Wind Waker anyways when I finished that level, so I figured, well, let's just use that time to get it. Oh, Wind Waker quiz now. With Young Link solo. I like using Young Link. In fact, Young Link will have a completely different strategy for this, because, of course, he can use magic. Actual focus spirit magic, that is, because that is kind of difficult. And we're in the Wind Waker map anyway. Because why not? Alright. Time to magic them down. I didn't read exactly what the feat is. All I saw is that King Daphnes was the right opponent to defeat. And to be fair, this is Wind Waker, so thought we would be defeating our opponents as well. Alright. Oh, I see. Now it opens up. Odd. Actually, kind of forgot exactly what it was. Defeat the boat! Oh yeah, that's an easy one. King Daphnes. King Daphnes really turns into a boat. Pirate Reader, that would be Chetra. Alright. This will be quite interesting when I have Inflamed DD Mask as well, because then this will be even quicker, but it is already pretty quick as it is. Not really using Young Link as much simply because he's really high leveled and I want to save it for other characters if I can. Defeat the older brother, that is Toon Link, because he rides around with a younger sister, and Toon Link is the older brother of Arrow, who's the younger sister. Which means he is the one that we have to take out, which we did. Easy. We just barely had enough magic to do all of that, by the way. That's what makes Young so busted. You can just do everything really quickly. Alright. And there we go. And yes, I didn't use Fairy Magic because it's better for Young Link to just go into Focus Spirit, because without that, he's actually kind of weak in a way. With it, he's the most powerful character in the game by far. Oh, defeat all giant bosses with Sia, who we want to use anyways for this, because this is a giant boss battle level. So why not? We'll use Sia and not just use other characters, we'll actually use Sia this time. Alright, and there we go. Maybe not, if I'm not that close, I guess. Oh. Well, Jane the Doggle's a really important one to use this against, because he hardly ever opens up his weak point right away, usually. Alright, there we go. I think just barely 1 minute. That's Including the leg of having to go for the waypoint smash to kill the giant boss. Otherwise, pretty easy. The only reason I didn't see it there is she simply wasn't close enough to the bosses. Sheik was actually closer that one time, so I used her instead. Okay, that's all the levels on the green side of the map. Now back to the important levels. Actually interesting. And what I mean by interesting, I mean... Oh, wait, no, I missed one here. Oh, yeah, that's right, there's this one. It's a piece of art for King Daphne's and some other stuff as well. Oh yeah, that's kind of odd that his A-rank victory is a piece of art, but then his other stuff is like, what? It's so weird to look at, but whatever. Because usually the heart container is the A-rank prize, and the piece of heart is a treasure, but this time they swapped it around. How a little silly of them. We'll get an item from this, which might help us out a little bit. Who knows? What do we need to go to? South Square. Which is not really near the spot I want to be. It's the messenger escort one, by the way. I don't like the messenger escort missions. Wait, no. I'm gonna switch and have King Daphne's go down below. To South Square. And Sia's gonna go up top with this guy. Like right here. Oh. I don't see a marker appearing whatsoever, but whatever. I'll just have to trust it. But yeah, we have to escort the messengers. Oh wait, that's not where he's going. Alright, we're gonna go here instead. Oh, return of the Cuccos again. This seems to be a common occurrence that Cuccos appear in these missions now. Oh no, it is Legend of Zelda though. You can't have Legend of Zelda without your Cuccos as well. Alright. 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 And there we go. There's some more forces over here we can kill. Let's do that. Tunnel Square is what we need for the other one, which is all the way in the middle up top where Sheik is. I'm gonna have Sia go down towards the boss. There we go. Alright. Oh, Oh, hello. Is there barrier specialist all of a sudden now? Oh, really? Come on, dude. I'm just trying to... Really, the one time I wanted to use Extreme Crush, he immediately used his troll attack instead. Oh my gosh, again! Frick off, Wizroll. That's the second time you've done that. Like, I just tell you, just don't use your ult that many times, boy. Okay. Of course, that one was me that time, but like, come on. I took a lot of unnecessary damage because of this. Alright. And we're finally done. I say in a way of, we just got through it. I just a bit annoyed that I could use Extreme Crush on Wizroll because he used his ultimate right as I was using that, which is the most unluckiest thing that could have happened, if you ask me. This is usually not one to use that. He's usually super aggressive with other things. He's not one to use that usually, which makes it an unlucky element. Oh, dang it. Alright. Let's get the Skulltulas now, before we forget. Because some of those can be kind of tricky to remember sometimes. Alright. Okay, this is Wizroll's level 2 Rain 1 that we did before. So, we need to just kill 150 enemies with special attacks, which is simple enough. We can use Sia to do the special attack portion if we want. I think I should just use Sia for the whole thing, actually. Alright. I'm gonna use our special right here to kill some enemies here. Whenever you do these special missions, Sia makes these a lot easier because she has arguably one of the best specials in the entire game. It does damage, it has lots of range on it, which makes it really good for these missions. Alright. And all the barrier keeps are now gone. not what I wanted. Need more of those. Oh, hello. Okay, that was a bit better. Think that's gonna be enough this time. Okay, there we go. Now the Skulltula is showing up. Remember, if I tell you it's on... Oh. It's not even behind there. Wait. I actually kind of forgot where it is. Leading to the north entrance of Temple Face Cave. Ah! For the first time ever, I'm actually kind of stumped where the Skulltula actually is. Although I could see where exactly where it is, I don't necessarily know where it is. Located in the hallway leading to the north entrance of Temple Face Cave, which means it's right here instead. It's really awkward though, like how am I supposed to know about that? Oh, hello. We have characters boosting each other's strength in the background, while I have a Skull Kid to take out in the meanwhile. Alright. Didn't even need Extreme Crush that time. I'm just that overpowered, it seems. How did we manage 50? Oh well, I'm not complaining. Good job, everyone. Alright. That's done. Don't care about the rank, because I already got a rank once. Don't need to get it again. Alright. There we go. Alright. And there we go. More stuff. Anyway. I don't know what I was saying there, but... More Skulltulas. We're gonna collect more of them, because why not? Oh, 150 enemies with special attacks again. That's starting to become a common thing, huh? Okay, Sia, you're gonna go up top, right off the bat, to this section, and I'm gonna use Sheik for the other part. I'm just gonna use regular stuff to take these guys out, so I can actually get special attack kills here while I wait. Like this. Okay, nice, good first one. Oh, I think I missed by just a little bit. Oh, wait a bit. There's one more that is coming that I have to escort anyways. So I'm going to use that. Alright. Okay. Okay, I don't think I needed to do that one, but whatever. Anyways, for safety. Okay, now everybody should be safe. After we take out those troops. I'm gonna have Sheik go over here for a minute. Looks like we have a lot of stuff to wait on before we can have the Skulltulas show up. So, oh my goodness. That wasn't even more than a minute and Scout Captain already summoned Scout troops, or unless it was already there. Oh my gosh. There it is. Now it's appeared. Oh. Did not want to do that. Oh, there's, rampaging shoulders around, huh? Not like I care. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get the same problem against Zantan, right? Because after, having, Wizarl here use two... As well, at the other level, just use two specials out of a roll. That's super freaking annoying to deal with, because every time he does that, he technically avoids my, other attack. He avoids my Extreme Crush, rather. Like, right as I Extreme Crush, he does that. It's super annoying. So, oh glad it didn't happen this time. Much better this time around, in fact. Alright. More Skulltulas, because why not? Nothing there but materials, huh? You can actually remove the tornado. Why not? Just do it. I skipped the hour one because, well, the tornadoes aren't really that bad to deal with. It's the trucks that you want to remove. That being said, it's time to end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.